playing some Legacy Burn. We actually got a whole day of Legacy lined up. I let Twitter decide the second deck to play today, and we're also going to be playing some Rug Delver. I'm going to be playing Noah Walker's list from the top 8 of the Open Enrichment. Noah's very smart, and he's made some changes to the deck that I'm excited to try out, so we'll be playing some Rug Delver later. But for now, we have some Legacy Burn. For those of you that know anything about me, Burn is not... Hey, Jenny, how's it going? Speak of the devil. Burn is not typically a deck I play a lot of. I'm not really known for playing Burn. I don't play a lot of Burn, and I don't usually think Burn is very good in most meta games. Like, most of the time, it's just not very good. It was actually pretty good during the Hogak time period in Modern, but especially in Legacy, I feel like Burn is a deck that hasn't been super well positioned for many years. And so I don't typically play a lot of Burn, and I always play Izzet Phoenix, which has a horrible matchup against Burn. So I don't have a lot of love for the Lava Spike, Eidolon of the Great Revel, Goblin Guide decks. So this is kind of branching out from what I normally do, but it is something that lovely viewer Jenny has donated for me to play, so we're going to give it a try. Hey, thanks for the bits. I really appreciate it. You are the devil. That's fair. So breaking down the deck list, it's actually just about... This is like a deck list she sent me. And it has the actual, I think, minimum number of cards that you can have on a deck list sheet without registering something like Shadowborn's Apostle or Relentless Rats or whatever. Any of those cards that say you can play any number of them. This is literally all 4-ofs. As you can see, 12, 12, 12, 4. It's literally all 4-ofs and 20 mountains. It's as clean as it gets, quad lasered out, and the sideboard has exactly 4 cards in it. 4 different cards. Leyline, Price of Progress, Searing Blood, Smash the Smithereens. So, I don't know. This seems about as straightforward as you could possibly make a deck list. You got 12 bolts. You got 12 creatures that love like literally only playable ones in Burn. And you got, 12 other Burn spells that aren't the busted one. This is the only reason this deck's remotely playable in Legacy is Fireblast, being able to be a free spell to finish off your opponent, which allows you to kill on turn 3 a lot more consistently. But yeah, you also have like the Skewers, the Rift Bolts, and the Exquisite Firecrafts. Why these are main is wild to me. I feel like I've played a lot of Legacy, and normally Exquisite Firecraft isn't in the main deck, so that's a little bit weird. And also normally we see some Horizon lands in the mana base, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But like I said, I guess we're just going for the quad laser deck list. Minimum number of spots. You know what we're doing. What is this deck trying to do? Well, you see, Ace. Lava Spike's actually one of the hardest cards in this deck because it has 2 targets. You can target yourself, or you can target an opponent, or a planeswalker that either you or your opponent controls. So this card is very challenging. Anyways, yeah, your opponent. The whole point is to try to get your opponent from 20 to 0 as quickly as possible. And in Legacy, sometimes that works, especially against the fair decks where you have things like Price of Progress that just like beat the crap out of them because they have a million dual lands. You're just like, okay, cool, pop you. You're dead. Game's over. So we're gonna give it a try. Searing Bloods for creatures, Price of Progress for dual lands and actual deck lands, and like the deck lands. And you got Leylines for graveyard strategies and Smash the Smithereens for batter skulls and other artifacts. So, I don't know. There's not a lot to break down. Not a lot to really take into consideration. I don't know why it's called Black-Red, but this is just traditional Burn. All right, I almost registered for the wrong thing there. I don't know why they don't have a leagues listed first. So we're gonna jump in. Usually Price of Progress. Yeah, Price of Progress is another messed up card. I really should have given that card more credit when talking about why that deck's playable in Legacy. Because that card is pretty busted. Being able to just be like 2 mana, like deal 8 to 10 is one-sided at that is pretty disgusting. Anyways, if you're hanging out from Teddy's stream, I really appreciate you guys. Hello, Teddy. You never told me what you played and how you did. Did you crush? Nobody wants to play Magic with me. 30 seconds at the queue. Okay, there we go. We 4-1'd. That's excellent. Good job. That is much better than I expect to do with this Burn deck list, but you never know. You never know. We might rock some people's day out here. 2 Eidolons. The upside's so high. Okay, so we have 20 lands in this deck list. Thing is, mulliganing is really good, but even, like, especially with the London Mulligan. But as we're a critical mass deck, I actually feel like there's a lot of merit to keeping this hand, just like I said, because we're a critical mass deck, we want a critical mass of bolts. Plus, we have some of the best cards in, like, some specific matchups. Like, Eidolon is very good against, like, combo and storm decks, right? Where just, like, if they're going to cast multiple spells, this just, like, kills them on the double. So, like, this hand has a lot of upside, if we hit a land. And I think we can miss for a single turn because we're on the play. So, like, we're going to get an extra hit in with the creatures anyway. I think we can afford to miss for a turn. So, what are the likeliness of drawing one of 19 cards in 2 steps in a 53-card deck? I don't really know, but it seems somewhat likely. I think I'm just going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. The upside's high enough that I'm willing to keep this, I think. Incoming 5-0. No kidding. The called shot ace of I'm probably just going to scrub out, then we just 5-0. I did that with lands. Somebody subbed to have me play lands, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Lands is a hard deck, and I think the deck is just like not even very good right now, and I just like 5-0'd very easily. Oh no! They got a snow-covered mountain. They're already in a 9-card hand. This is busted. What have I done? Snow-covered mountain pass, huh? You think they have a bolt? Land, please. Clean up. Maybe we'll get to see what they're on. Ancient Tomb? Uh-oh. This smells like Chalice. Although, what did they keep? Well, if it is a Chalice deck, we're going to want to get all of our creatures in play as quickly as possible. This is where having Rift Bolts and Skewer the Critics is going to be nice. They drew another mountain. Golly, I'm just giving them all kinds of card advantage. Although they just went to discards, discarded an Ancient Tomb. I guess that card's not very good against burn. What is this? This could be a bridge? A Blood Sun? What are you doing? Fenrir, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I thought I was going to get Chaliced. Instead, there's this card that doesn't have any text against me. Discarding more lands, huh? I'm going to cast the 1-drop because I still think there's a high chance they're a Chalice deck. I don't really know, but none of the cards in my hand currently get hit by Chalice, so that's pretty nice. But we do need to draw our land eventually. They drew an Ancient Tomb. I've literally ancestral recalled them with this Goblin Guide. Is it Legacy of Powerful format? Yes, we are in fact doing very powerful things. I mean, they are at 8. Like, we're doing stuff. What? Huh? Oh, just deal 2 of my creatures? That's fine. You can kill my creatures. They have done their job. Land, please. Land, please. Oh, my gosh. Whatever. I mean, technically, they're still, like, on track to die if they don't, like, do something. Eldrazi's. Alright. There's probably a Thought-Knots here. Reality Smasher. They might win this race. They need a second Smasher, I think, to win this race. So we can put them to 5. But we should be in shape to draw, like, if we draw, like, running lands or whatever. I don't know. Or, like, another Bolt. Target. Yo. Bolt you. Well, that's a Lightning Bolt. Do we think they have Chalice of the Void? Don't really think I have much of an option. We have to suspend this. Now, it's unfortunate if they have Thought Knot here because we didn't draw the land. Like, they would just be dead if we tried, I guess, a land into a Bolt, but you never know. Can they play 2 Reality Smashers this turn? Alright, there's 1. They can't play 2. Alright, excellent. Oh no. No Spirit Guides, please. Revel Master. That's 11 damage. We got him! See, you don't even need to draw the land. Keep this hand thinking I need to draw lands. What a mistake. What an idiot I am. Burns busted. Just bolt them. So, the struggle I'm getting now is, do I bring in Price of Progress against this deck? They have multiple soul lands. Well, you. They have, like, multiple soul lands that we've seen. And they have a bunch of basics, too. So, like, this mono-red weird Eldrazi deck doesn't feel like Pop should be very good. I also don't feel like they have GT in their deck. But at the same time, they probably have high CMCs, so Eidolon isn't that good, especially on the draw. So I kind of want to cut some number of Eidolons. If they have Chalice, maybe Smash is good. I don't know if they have Chalice of the Void. It seems like they should be a Chalice of the Void deck because they don't have 1-drops. They have all the signs of being a Chalice of the Void deck. So I think I'm going to bring in 2 Smashes, 2 Pops for the Eidolons and call it a day. Seems like they should have high CMC spells. Seems like they should be pretty weak to Smash. And I don't think Pop is super good, but I think it could do like 4 damage, and I think that's enough. A Boros Charm for 2 mana is pretty reasonable, I think. Bolt you! Blood Sun against Burn. I mean, it's probably better than Blood Moon against Burn. It at least drew a card. Pop, that is. I think Firecraft is probably still going to be fine. Oh, God. Do we keep the hand that just loses to Chalice? I mean, they're mulliganing. I feel like they're incentivized to just try to mulligan a turn 1 Chalice. Which makes me want to mulligan this without a creature. Oh, gosh. What did I just do? Boop. This is a tough decision, chat. What do you think? Keep or mull? Because, like, once again, we were a critical mass deck. We have, you know, 6, 12, 15 damage here. 2 lands. It seems hard to mulligan this, but if we get Chalice on one, we suddenly have a, like, 2-card hand. I mean, a 1-card hand if we don't even get a turn 1. I think that means I'm supposed to mulligan this. I'm going to mulligan it, actually. I'm done thinking about it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, I might actually just keep this. Because, like I said, I think there's a high chance they're mulliganing to Chalice. I think you have to put a card on bottom. I think this isn't going to kill my opponent very quickly, keeping a 4-lander. But it does let us cast Exquisite Firecraft. I'm going to keep this and just pitch a land. I don't think this hand can really get it done unless we don't draw a land for the first, like, 4 turns straight. But, I don't know. We had a 1/4 of our mana base in our opening hand. I bet this is a Chalice. God, look how smart and handsome I am. I'm just so smart and handsome. Now, instead of having that, 3-card hand, we just drew a bad card and have a 4-card hand. Ah! Joke's on you, opponent. Hopefully they don't have Thought-Knots here. This looks like a Thought-Knots here. Oh well, maybe they'll kill themselves with this Ancient Tomb. That'd be nice. Oh no! Oh no! There's a real chance we kill this with Exquisite Firecraft if they don't take it. But I imagine they're taking Exquisite Firecraft. These are the same mana cost. Well, their hand was good. My hand was not good and is getting worse. Guess I should have just definitely brought in the other smash. It'd be like that sometimes. TG Dreamer, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Wait, is this good against Chalice? I don't know. I thought it was. I think we're dead. Being able to draw in this matchup's just gotta be rough, because you don't even get to stick a 1-mana creature. So, like, all your 1-mana creatures are just, like, kind of bad. But, like, Eidolon also isn't good. This matchup probably just sucks. I bet. I bet. And we got very lucky to win. Alright, so they have me dead in 3 turns. The question is whether or not we're skewering face or skewering the Revel Master. The Revel Master kills me too quick. We have to kill this Revel Master. Ugh. That's a beats. Those are beats. But we're still dead in 3. I don't really know how we're going to get around to killing them in 3. Oh, no. Okay, wait. I don't really care much about that. They can stop tapping this Ancient Tomb. 1. If they pump it to 3 next turn... Are we just dead? Yeah, we're just dead if they pump it to 3 next turn. That's gross. Right. Well, I kept the hand because it didn't just straight lose the Chalice, and then we straight lost the Chalice, and to the fact the hand just sucked. So that was unfortunate. That was not ideal. They probably play, what, like 7 mountains, so half their mana base gets them popped? Maybe we'll cut like 1 Firecraft. It feels like it might actually be pretty good in the matchup, but I don't think Searing Blood is still very good. I still don't want a bunch of pops. Drake the bird player. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not a bird player. That is not true. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. Beating my chest here. Oh, God. I mean, we don't lose the Chalice, but once they had, this hand just kind of sucks. But on the play, I think we can do a lot better. They kept 7? Jeez. I really wanted a 1-mana creature. I still kind of really want a 1-mana creature. Alright, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. We'll ship this and a land. Done. Very, very happy with this. We got Answer to Chalice. We got a 1-mana creature. It just has all the things. All the things. Look, London Mulliganing's busted, chat. This deck is so much harder now that you have to click the Mulligan button more often. Chain Lightning. What about Chain Lightning? Chain Lightning's great. Are the Horizon lands not worth running? I imagine they are. Hey, Princess Bumblebee. What's the difference between Legacy and Modern Burn? Firecraft and Pop, mostly. Anyways. Yeah, I imagine the Horizon lands are worth running. I don't really know why this list doesn't play them, but they seem like they should be good enough. Like, I get it that you're already sacking your lands to Firecraft, or, yeah, to, I'm sorry, Fireblast, everything's fire. I get it that you're already sacking your lands to that, but, like, I think you still are very weak enough to flooding out that it's worth it to play, like, at least, like, probably 3 to 4, like Modern does. I mean, it's got to be unlikely to kill yourself with Pop, right? They just have another one? That's disgusting. Okay. You got it. Bloody Bronson, thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. 2 City of Traitors. Is this a plan? Just going to Stone Rain yourself to death? I mean, okay. Simian Spirit Guide. You got it. So, Revel Master? A Punishing Fire. How the hell do you have Grove of the Birdwells in your deck? I don't understand, chat. How is this possible? It's just worth it to suspend this, right? Like, there's no way they're putting a Chalice on 3, and, like, there's a chance maybe I want to kill whatever the next creature is. Now we're just going to have to top deck a lot of burn spells. We were already on a mold of, like, 0. But they have, like, thrown their lands in the trash, like they're continuing to do. Alright. And their next land is an Ancient Tomb. So they're really relying heavy on this Chalice to do something. Which it is doing something. It shut off a bolt so far. Okay, let's target you. The real tech is throwing your lands in the garbage can with City of Traitors so that you don't get popped. Alright, well, we're drawing another Smash to Smithereens. We got all 3 in the deck. We're also drawing to, like, any of the 2 and 3 drops. Nice! 2 Ancient Tombs. You have a plan, opponent. Why are you even playing them? Alright, we're gonna draw some 1-drops. That's the nice thing about this deck, I suppose. We've got nice, quick gameplay. I can elect to not cast my 1-drops and then just pass the turn over and over again. And hope that I eventually draw Price of Progress, because it's just continuing to play non-basic lands. Alright, well, let's cast that. Look, I skillfully drew something that wasn't a 1-drop. Bolt you. I guess I should have put all the pops in my deck. I figured that they wouldn't be very weak to it, so I didn't want all of them. Like, because drawing multiples might not be worth it, and they're kind of slow. But, in hindsight, obviously, they would have been great. You're at 6. Can we draw it, but now before they draw... Or before they kill me with Legion Warboss? I don't know. They're at 6. They're dead to 2 bolts and 1 pop. Oh, chat. 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 What do? I have a Rift Bolt. I have decisions. You gave the bird player decisions. Let's think about this. Face. Everybody's face. How many turns is this going to take to kill me? It hits for 5 next turn, then 7, so it goes up by 2 each turn. So 5, 7, 12. We're only going to get 3 more turns to draw a Lightning Bolt. Does that favor us? We can draw 2 smashes, 2 pops. The rest of these, which is 6, puts us to 10 outs. What else does damage? Fireblast puts us to 14. Oh, gosh. Where's the list? And we have, I believe... You're about to concede your game. I have 4 minutes. Oh, bite me. View sideboard. We have 3 Firecrafts to draw to. Puts me to 17. What are my chances of 17 in 2 steps? Plus, if they play a Reality Smasher, does that up the clock? I might not get a second turn if they play a Reality Smasher next turn. Although they may not be able to. Fortune favors the bold. Alright, chat. We didn't come here to make decisions. I'm over it. Bolt you. Go, chat. Go. Do we believe? Do we believe? Face! Don't kill me, opponent. I was a good boy. I shot face like every good bird player should. Bolt. That's a bolt, technically. Alright, we only get 1 more step at it. We only get 1 more step at it. And we don't get another step at it. They have smash. No, they can't have smash this turn. Oh, chat, there was a real argument to bolting that Legion War boss. I'm getting a little nervous. Ooga booga bolt you. We're dead, chat. We're dead. Right here, chat. No! I hate it. No. Guess we should have bolted it. They'd be at 6 and could use their Ancient Tombs. What was the next card? Oh, we were just never drawing it. Alright, chat, we tried. There goes the 5-0 dream. We're already dead on the 5-0 dream. Probably should have killed the Goblin. I don't know if he probably should have. Because, like, we began to do the math, and it looked pretty reasonable for us, right? Like, 17 and 49 cards with 2 steps at it is, like, not horrible chances, right? I don't know. You might be right. You might be right. We should have just killed it. But, like, if we kill it, right? Say we bolt that. Then they get access to their Ancient Tombs because that's one bolt that didn't go face. And maybe they just have a Reality Smasher. And then we just feel like an idiot because now they're at 6. And we're still dead in the same number of turns. I voted to Smork, but hindsight. Very fair. Very fair. Well, we may or may not have screwed up the one decision presented to me. Also, I did screw up. It is worth knowing I did screw up game 2 because I didn't bring all the Smash to Smithereens. Goblin Guide on the play is real attractive, but 4 lands is a tilt. So I'm gonna ship it back. London Mulliganing is broken. This hand is nice. This hand is mucho nice. This is a keep for me, dog. And we'll ship it. Chain Lightning? How greedy would it be to ship the Mountain? Just like leave myself on 1 land? That feels so greedy. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, chat. Alright, we're done. Done! Play my Goblin Guide. You know something that's different about Legacy and Modern? I think more people should be Force of Willing Goblin Guides. We're playing against a Merfolk player. Their name is Silvergill Lord. But yeah, Goblin Guide is just like one of the best things you can be doing. Hey, a drunk fool. How's it going? I saw you earlier in one of the Twitch chats. I think it was Zan's. Delver Secrets. That's a good magic card. I'm missing my Delver Secrets right about now. We are going to bolt the Delver. It is, having played this matchup a lot, not bolting the Delver is one of the biggest mistakes you can make, I think. Now, they do have Tarmogoyfs these days, which is like a little better, but play land. I guess we should just attack. But like they're going to have a counterspell for one, like for your last burn spell, basically. Oh, they drew a Scalding Tarn. So I think it is worth it to take the game slow and just like try to keep them from killing you. Like there's a good chance they force this. Like at least if they're a good Delver player. Yeah, see, look, this is what I'm talking about. They're going to have a Force of Will for your last spell. Don't get your Fireblast forced. Kill the Delver. We may not want to get dazed here, so I may just like pass and like bolt it later. Yeah, I don't want to get dazed. There's just no reason to. We're going to win the long game if this game continues to progress as it is. What's up? Why not Mental Misstep? Oh, you're brainstorming a response? Let's bolt it here. Should we bolt it here? Yeah, let's just bolt it here. It gives them, like, too many more looks at another force. Like, this does open us up to days, but they're down to 4 cards. It's on their turn, not, like, yeah, alright. I thought there was a good chance this happened, but, like, at the point where they're spewing a Brainstorm, if that went through, the ceiling was high enough that it was worth it to, like, try to sniff out a daze. Because especially because now this turn just isn't going to look very good. Like, if they're willing to trade the Goblin Guide for their Delver, then I'm in good shape. And now they're also not going to have mana to cast their spells this turn really, like, efficiently. I mean, they're a Delver deck, but, like, they're not going to be able to cast, like, multiple spells. Magmatic Sinkhole. Uh-oh. Now they get to kill my Goblin Guide. Well, that was about as bad as it could go. Eidolon, huh? Alright. They probably have a land on top that they're just going to draw. Wasteland, you got it, fam. And then I expect them to Magmatic Sinkhole here. And then we get to post-combat play Eidolon of the Great Revel. And that's just like, it puts us in a pretty good spot, I think. Okay. We're not dead yet. And we are still winning the race for the time being. That obviously could change, but for the time being, we are winning the race. Definitely might have screwed that one bolt up on that the turn we got dazed, but... Oh, Arcanist? Gross. Okay. Arcanist is just kind of a 1/3, and the card doesn't super matter. Are they dead? What is this, 10 damage? I could put them to 1, and they can't cast another spell for the rest of the game? Or, we could shoot the Arcanist and attack. It puts me to 12, puts them to 9. And then we have them to 7, so if they cast a spell, they're dead to all this stuff. So, maybe we just bolt this out of the way. And they can't bolt my Eidolon, and they lose the race. That sounds attractive to me, so I'm going to bolt this. Move your creature out the way, because we're only losing out on 1 point of damage here. Because we get to attack. And we get to, like, future attack, like they may have to hold back their Delver. And if they ever cast a spell again, then we have lethal in hand. Like if they go to bolt my Eidolon. My turn. Or if they just let me attack. That will also kill them. Yeah, let's just play the mountain. Good combat and attack. Hiya! Lava spike you. I have stop on your upkeep. Alright, let's Fireblast you, and we get to play around Spell Pierce, which is kind of nice. Are you dead? Are you dead? Bam! Look at that. Look how well I played that match. Isn't everybody impressed? I hope you're impressed, chat. I put a lot of effort into that. All these apes coming to watch you burn good, honest magicians. That's true, that's true. Oh my gosh. This isn't the content we paid for. Yes, it is. I worked hard to hone my burn skills so that I could... Actually, for the record, I do think this matchup is pretty skill intensive, at least from the burn side. Like, identifying how important the creatures are in the matchup, like whether or not you're actually supposed to kill them, I think is pretty relevant. Like, for instance... Searing Blood's actually not that good in this matchup because, like, they have Dreadhorde Arcanist now, which this obviously doesn't kill, but it does let our creatures get through, which is big, and the creatures are pretty good in this matchup because they don't really block super well, and True Name just kind of sucks because it's slow, but it's, like, the only real good creature against our creatures, so, like, they don't do a good job killing our creatures. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that right now. They do not do a good job. Exquisite Firecraft, on the other hand, slippity slaps in this matchup. What sucks? I'm not super in love with Eidolon on the draw. Maybe like cut like 1 or 2. I don't know. It's good. It's still good. Chain Lightning is a little mopey. Like it does kill creatures, but if they ever like fire it back at me, I feel like a moron. I'm not super in love with Skewer. It also once again kills creatures. Hey Jetty. Swiftreach 10 bits. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the Sublist as well. I hope you're having as good of a time as I am. Oh, maybe we can cut a land. I bet we can actually cut a land. That makes you want to leave a chain lightning in. Alright, we're going to do this. Going to 19 on the draw actually seems kind of reasonable against Delver. We just like trimmed on some cards that aren't as good on the draw. This hand is just fantastic. Snap keep. Lots of lands to play around dazes and stuff. Daze becomes very good against burn when you're on the play, as it is in all matchups, but especially against burn because Delver doesn't really have a great way to gain life. I do expect some red blasts in this matchup though. Because a lot of people have been playing like 2 red blasts. So I expect to get blasted. Volcanic Island, you got the Delver. Ooh, you got the Preordain. Maybe that's like merit to not playing the creature on turn 1. Is to not get dazed. Then I just get like Arcanist on turn 2. I don't know. I'll probably still play the creature realistically. Ooh, especially because we drew another one. Because I'm very skilled. This is all skillful magic, chat. Let's see. They should probably daze this if they have it. So if this resolves without getting dazed, I'm willing to believe that they do not have daze. And we can play accordingly. If this does get dazed, then they obviously could have a second daze. They left 2 cards on top. I don't know what they left on top. That must mean they left creatures on top because counterspells are some of the better things in the matchup. Maybe they just have a lightning bolt for it. Bolt Delver would be a good turn. I don't know. They drew both of the cards they tapped. Is this just like an Arcanist? Okay. Blurp. Blurp. Excuse me, sir. I need you to move, please. This might get dazed, because they may have just been holding the daze to try to get their Arcanist down, but Arcanist isn't going to raise Swiftspear, so... Force of Will It. Deal. You got it, pal. Alright, I'm going to attack you for 2, technically. Go! And we can always, like, Firecraft it next turn. We can Firecraft face. The world's our oyster, honestly. We are in a good spot. But if they have a Lightning Bolt, they can very easily, like, just Lightning Bolt both of our Swiftspears. That would be really unfortunate. Now, I imagine that's what they're pondering for right now. But we have 11 damage in hand. We're a bolt short just out of hand. Skill-intensive matchup. It is. There's a lot going on from their side. From my side, it's been pretty scripted so far. I think if they kill both of my creatures this turn, things will start to get a little bit more, like, decisions matter. Because, like, are we supposed to Firecraft this Arcanist if it's their only threat? Are we supposed to just try to assemble lethal in hand because we're only a bolt short when they're getting, like, card advantage from cantrips? I think that's like a real discussion. They should have a lot of things that kill some Swiftspears right about now, so I don't know what the hold up here is. Yeah, they have it. Alright. See, this matchup got pretty interesting. Especially because they're at 1 card, I think I'm inclined to just shoot the creature. Although we don't have... what's it called? We don't have Spell Mastery. I was going to say Metalcraft. We don't have Spell Mastery. So, that is something... Ooh, that's pretty good. That's actually just... I think that... Never mind. I thought we had an interesting decision with this Firecraft, but this is easily the best turn that we can have. Attack you for 2. Hiya. I feel incentivized to fire off the Fireblast and hope to just, like, draw lands. Although I should have done it there if I was going to do it. But, because they're going to get so many more looks at just, like, a counterspell next turn for Fireblast. But at the same time, I wanted to hold the... I want to, like, obviously have lands for this Firecraft. So, I think I'm just going to take draw steps. We're not under any real pressure. Like, it's just an Arcanist, and they need to find, like... They need to be attacking to find their counterspells, and that means we get to attack with Swiftspear, which will make up for the damage that Firecraft's going to do. So, ultimately, I think we're still in good shape, but there's a chance we just kind of get punked out this game. There's a chance. Is it sad that I'm rooting for the Delver player here? I'm like, come on. This matchup's very winnable. You can do it. I believe in you. It's not that bad. You can do it. Ponder entered the exile zone. You got it, famo. What you got? You need a creature. That's a creature. Squarely qualifies. Rift Bolt A. Huh. The question is, do we Rift Bolt the Arcanist and try to attack? I don't know. What do, chat? What do? So we put them to 6. They're still not dead to Firecrafters. So we bolt them. They go to 5. They have 2 cards in hand now. It's reasonable that one of them is a counterspell. We could... Could, like, try to Rift Bolt them, attack. If they say no blocks, just Fireblast them. Oh, maybe we Firecraft them and attack, and if they say no blocks, we Fireblast. Or if they say, like, if they block, we try to Fireblast them. That feels risky. Feels very risky. Derp, 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 derp. I want to get the most equity out of Swiftspear. So these spells can all go face, theoretically, and when they die. But I feel like if to win this game, we're going to need to get equity out of this Monastery Swiftspear. So, I don't know. Going for the kill seems moronic. They obviously have some 1-mana counterspell up. I guess we could bait it out with Rift Bolt. Bossum? Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Go face. Thank you, Dreamer. I appreciate your insightful commentary here. Let's just try to shoot face. Yeah, we'll just try to shoot the creature. Like I said, we're losing out on 1 point equity. I think it's going to get countered by this counterspell no matter what. And then I don't really know what then. We're still not under any pressure. We just don't attack and plan to block. That seems really stupid. They were supposed to just like cast the first Firecraft and hope to draw the second one, but this seems kind of dumb. I feel like they're supposed to let this go. They should be pretty excited that I'm willing to shoot their creatures, but they probably will just counter this. Hydroblast? Gross. Okay, that's fine. They can now attack for 2. They get to like flashback a Hydroblast on my Swiftspear. And we're probably going to have to go for it next turn no matter what, because that was like the only shot at the counterspell. They're going to get to preordain. We're going to have to pay close attention to how they preordain here to see if we think they're going to have a counterspell. But they're definitely going to Power Blast this out of the way. And we need to see if we think they have like a Force or another counterspell. They've already been through a Spell Pierce and a Force and a Hydroblast. It's 3 pieces. 1 card on bottom, 1 card on top. That's bad. If it's a real creature, because they still need a real threat, like we just have forever currently, then we're in okay shape. Is this just like a real creature? Oh no, it's just another Arcanist. They have 2 cards left, still holding up like Flusterstorm, Spell Pierce, etc. Mountain. So the question is, do we go for the Fireblast here? I think we probably should. I don't think it's getting better for us, right? And we can play around Flusterstorm and Spell Pierce, so it has to be like Force of Will. It can't be like, it can't be Daze, can't be Flusterstorm, can't be Spell Pierce. It has to be like a Hydroblast or a words are hard. Or Force of Will. But if it is like a soft permission spell, we have to pay it, and then we have to like draw the land for Firecraft. That's worth it, though. We'll just try to Fireblast you. See if it works. It did work. All right, they died. Never mind. The bad guys win again. Go! Dab, 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 dab. Nice Delver deck. Treadlord Arcanist is very powerful. Kills so quick. Got there. Yeah, no kidding, Thalion. We got there. I vote to pound your chest and go for the kill. King Kong is victorious this day. Alright, we're 1-1, chat. We're doing busted things. We're doing the most broken things you could be doing in Legacy, so I'm pretty excited about that. Really think this is a new archetype that I think is going to really break Legacy wide open. So honestly, it's just like, it makes sense that nobody's ever thought of it before, because the synergy between Lava Spike, Lightning Bolt, and Chain Lightning is not directly obvious. You see, they all have the number 3 on them, and that's really your only clue. Every time I tune into your stream, I'm entertained. I'm very glad that is the case, Thalion. That is the intention. Jenny, I hope you're enjoying what you've done here. This is all your fault. This is literally all your fault. We're just beating your chests, and we're proving to the people playing Blue-Red Delver why Blue-Red Delver is even more unacceptable in Legacy than this deck is. Trust me, I'm a big fan. Blue-Red Delver, but man, that deck was bad. I'm just keeping this, right? Like, if we draw a land, our hand's busted. Keeping it. Keep it. If we ever draw a land, our hand's broken. Wait, it's the same player! No, I should have mulliganed, I bet, because now we're just gonna get dazed. It's the same person. Oh, no. They're going to be having such a bad time. Oh, no. This poor Blue-Red Delver player. I'm so sorry. Oh, and we drew the mountain chat. You don't hate to see it. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Chain Lightning. Hey, that kills my Goblin Guide. Look at you. Do you have a Lightning Bolt? You're probably holding up Spell Pierce, huh? Maybe that means we're just not supposed to, like, cast spells into this. It looks like they're just holding out Spell Pierce. I kind of just want to hold all my spells. I think I'm going to. Like, they're not going to get straight into my hand because they can't wasteland me. So I'm just going to pass. Lightning bolt my thing. This is just a good time to bolt them, right? Yeah. No. No, because we might want to fight over other creatures. Yeah, we should wait. We should let this happen. Alright, they're at 16. We hit them twice with the Goblin Guide. 1 mana Boros Charm is definitely a legacy playable Magic card. The thing is, we know they have True Name Nemesis, so like fighting down True Name is going to be kind of a pain. I'm just going to bolt this, whatever this is. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not bolting that. I thought I was going to bolt that. I was wrong. And I'm not going to play scared of Spell Pierce the whole game. Like, next turn, if we don't draw, like, a land or anything to do, like, any proactive creatures, we're just going to go, like, Lava Spike, Skewer, and just be like, okay, you want to Spell Pierce any of these? Go. Your turn. It's interesting to me that they, like, didn't want to, like, chain lightning. I guess they did hold up the 2 red, so they had to use the lightning bolt, and that's pretty comical. Alright, we drew a land. So that lets us play on days, at least. Lava Spike, chat, look at all these options. We got 2 options. Me, them, me, them, me, them. I'm going to close my eyes and make a decision at random. Wow, I'm so smart. Cast with Spectacle. Also 2 options. This is bullshit. Time to mark the stream is not suitable for work. Correct. Yeah, we're just going to get Spell Pierce. That's fine. Okay. No. If a Spell Pierce trades for 3 damage, that's fine. We still have 11 damage in hand, so they can't, like, fetch. And they can't really force very well. As long as we get the bolt through, like, we should be okay. Sure. Skewer has 3 options. What do you mean? No, it doesn't. It only has 2 options right now. Firecraft uncounterable now? Agreed. That it was an important step. Here we go. I don't think I'm supposed to bolt this. Like, they're already low enough that it's gonna... Oh, that's so good. That's so good, chat. 6. Puts them to 6. This does mean I get to actually bolt their thing, right? Because, like, the extra damage doesn't matter here as long as the spell resolves. Like, this is only 10. And so we're still a point short. So we would still need to draw another burn spell anyway, even if I spew this. Whereas, like, this takes care of a clock. And these spells are all lethal, provided provided they resolve. They put 2 cards on bottom. They are not really sure if this Delver's going to flip or not. Let's just, like, bolt them a lot. I really just want to bolt them. Why is that so much to ask? Chain Lightning you. Pew! Are they... Okay, no, I was saying, are they forcing this? Bolts. There's 3 options. Chat! Help me! You. Go. Wasteland's a legacy staple? Yeah, I wouldn't care about the creature. Yeah, it's late enough in the game here. Like, if we weren't at such a life advantage, then I would care about the creature. Oh, it didn't even flip. Jesus Christ, could this game be more over? What do you have? A Chain Lightning targeting me? Deal. I guess that was a reason to, like, hold the bolt so we could fire the Chain Lightning back at them. Like, just leave it as a dead card, but I don't care. I do not think it is going to matter. Oh, okay, well, it mattered. They had 2 Chain Lightnings. Alright, well, I mean... Maybe asking a lot, but... I think we can win this game? Goblin Guide. Well, that's just pretty good, right? Let's play our Goblin Guide. Our friend and patron Goblin Guide. Would you like to Force of Will this? Because you probably should. You did not wish to Force of Will this. Oh, well, that was a mistake. Delver Secrets. Oh, no, your Delver's not going to flip. Alright, you're very dead. Go. I don't think there's any way. You could string together a lot of bolts and you're not gonna win. I don't think you're gonna win. You got bolt, bolt, flip. Oh no, it's not gonna flip. So it has to be bolt, 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 and then you're still points short. Delver resolves. Goblin Guide did his work. Shouldn't attack for 1. Neener, neener, neener. Actually, you probably shouldn't. You probably should have like been willing to trade him. Oh yeah, this game. In case you were curious about how close this game is, it's not. Main deck Exquisite Firecraft. Are you having fun yet, Silvergill Lord? We might be able to win. Might. Maybe. You never know. I think you should use burn spells to reduce their life total, but I'm no expert. Dreamer, you are actually an expert. I have been nothing but impressed by all the advice that you have given me thus far in our time playing these matches. I almost just like don't want a sideboard. Like these cards just aren't even very good. We're gonna bring in like 2. They just kind of suck. Skewer depresses me. So does Riftbolt. All these depress me. I don't know. Cut 1 Eidolon on the draw. Eidolon just looks great. They have so many cantrips in this deck. I'm actually gonna leave in all my Eidolons. Maybe go back to like cutting a land. Cut like a Fireblast. Fireblast is busted, right? There's no way we're supposed to cut Fireblast, but like they're so good at countering it. But their clock kind of sucks. We'll cut 1 Eidolon. Maybe Blasphemy. Skewer and Riftbolt are depressing. You 100% want the Eidolons. I don't know. They seem like they're bad in multiples. Alright, well, this hand looks good. It's got all the pieces we need. It's got bolts, and it's got lands. How is this not what you're excited to be doing here in the Legacy format, chat? You have everything available to you. You could be putting a 7/7 life-linking Yawgmoth bargain into play. No, that's not what we showed up to do. I don't know what you think this is, but that is not what we showed up to do. The nice part about Riftbolt is it lets you play on days. We are actually going to Riftbolt the Delver, even if it doesn't flip, but it flipped. So we're definitely Riftbolting the Delver. And then when they counter that, we're actually going to Chain Lightning the Delver. But, anyways, yeah, there's a lot of things you could be doing Legacy for. A 7/7 Flying Lifelink, Yawgmoth Bargain, a 20/20 Indestructible Token, busted, busted. Could be casting Brainstorm, Force of Will, just these broken magic cards. Alternatively, you could play a modern deck in Legacy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Firecraft over Flame Rift? Why is that Resident Sleeper? It's just a burn spell versus another burn spell. It has no real impact on anything. Bolt that. Move this out of my way. You should counter that probably. Alright, that's fine. No, I do not want to pay that much. Alright, Firecraft is pretty nice. See ya, nerd. Watch them Force of Will this. I bet they will. Oh, they don't have it. They don't have it. Gonna play around dates because they no longer have a clock. We have 8, 12, 15 damage in hand, chat. That's insane. We're owning. Uh-oh, they might have a True Name Nemesis. The secret is that even though True Name Nemesis sucks, it's actually pretty good in this matchup. That's the secret, chat. I would wet myself out of happiness. Riftbolt is an all-star because of days. Yeah, I think I agree. In hindsight, I wish I would have cut a whatever it is. The right one. The one that makes sense. Oh, we didn't even cut one. We cut a land. Oh no, a threat. We should probably kill that. I just might. Is it worth it to Firecraft that? Like, they don't have that many threats, and their threats kind of suck. I might just Firecraft that. That feels insane. But they're at 18. I'm Firecrafting that. Say what you will. Say what you will about me as a bird player. I'm Firecrafting that. I didn't show up not to Firecraft that. That's a skill-intensive decision right there, chat. I hope you're all proud of me, but I'm Firecrafting that. I'm going to hope they don't have no threat, because they probably don't. Probably have lands and counterspells. Look at this. Lands and counterspells. Who's so good at Magic? That's me. I'm good at Magic. That's me. Now we have an answer to another threat. Land. It's just like Lava Spike them. Lava Spike them. Just pew. Pew, pew. Train. Choo. It's very relaxing. I feel like we need some smooth jazz music to just kind of like point these burn spells in my opponent's face. They now have very obvious hardcast forces. Very obvious. Riftbolt. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We'll just suspend it. Plays around like soft permission. Go. We got all the time in the world, chat. Pop is probably like 8 damage in Modern. I mean, yeah, Pop would be insane in Modern. The card would be so broken. I feel like you should start drinking. Oh, I've already been drinking. We're empty. Oh no, that might help them find a threat. But they don't want to play the threat this turn because they have Rift Bolt. They put a card on top. What is it? It's probably another counter spell. Well, fortunately, we can beat those. We are going to draw more burn spells than you have counter spells, so you don't have forever, opponent. What do we draw? A land. I don't see any merit in holding lands. Heck, we're almost at hardcast Fireblast territory. That's big brain. Pop would make Shadow decks busted again? Are they even busted in Shadow decks? I don't know. They're not really playing the Shadow decks in Legacy. They don't seem insane. Boop. Lightning Bolt. I'll just bolt you. Wonder when they're going to start countering the Lightning Bolts. I have no idea. No idea. But we have a lot of them. There's a lot of them in our deck. They drew another card. They're at 6 cards. They still have obvious hardcast force. Lava Spike. Ding. We're going to hold these Fireblasts basically until we're threatened to die. Like, if they're willing to, like, start cashing in, like, their Force Wills and stuff like that, it's fine. We're not going to even try to double Fireblast them until we're about to die. Because I just think they're going to have infinity counter spells, and we're going to want to have the maximum number of mana to play around soft permission, etc., etc. We actually maybe could have gone for it there, but, like, I think they have another force. They wouldn't hardcast the first force if they didn't have another force. So, I don't think it is worth it. And I want to just take draw steps as long as I can. Mountain. Go. Just like, nice, smooth flow of the game. We killed both of their threats. This is playing out basically exactly like I expected it to. They're going to bolt my face. They can never chain lightning me because I'm just going to fire it back at them. Although, I now feel closer to dying than I was a second ago. Alright, maybe we should just try for the Searing Blood here. Searing Blood. They're very incentivized to counter this, and they can't use soft permission. Has to be all hard permission. I can pay for a Fluster Storm here. They shove the Hydro Blast. Okay. This might mean it's about time to go for it. Eidolon. Let's cast that first. I think if we need to put a stop in their upkeep, there's a chance we try to Fireblast them here. If they flip like a Force of Will. Hydroblast? Yeah, we're just going to go for this. Boop. Fireblast you. Pew! Not interested in getting my Fireblast Hydroblasted. Blasty, 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 blast. Force Pitch Days. Okay. Still gonna go for this. And I think this means they can't attack. Yeah, they go to 3. And like they have a Hydro Blast thing. A Hydro Blast just go to 1 and they're dead to literally everything. Like if they attack, we get to just attack back. And they have to like Hydro Blast this and they're dead to like literally everything. And they probably should Hydro Blast this now in case they have another counter spell. Drew Mountain. Drew Mountain. Whatever. We got theoretically 3 turns. Oh no, they have a Bolt. And they have a Hydroblast, so we have to draw 2 burn spells. Or a Firecraft. Dang. And it's a Magmatic Sinkhole. They don't even take 2 damage? Oh no. Oh no! That was a good other card to have. It's a very good other card to have. We might die after all. JK, we're just going to draw the Firecraft and win. 40 cards deep, only drawn 1 of 4. This is fine, chat. We got 3 turns to draw enough things to kill them, so I feel confident. Feeling good about our chances to win. They don't have a bolt. They can't use Chain Lightnings. They've been through 2 regular Lightning Bolts. Look, they have to Hydro Blast this. After it reveals no card, they have to Hydroblast this. Yeah. Daze. I don't care about daze. Hydroblasty. Alright, this gives me one step. They can lightning bolt me, but they can't chain lightning me. Dang, I can't believe they flipped Delver on Hydroblast on that critical turn. That's so gross. Actually, they can chain lightning me, can't they? Oh no! Fine. To game 3 we go. Gosh, I think I played that game pretty well, but we drew 10 lands, right? No, we drew 8 lands. Dang. It's almost half the mana base in a quarter of the cards. And we caught a land! That's so unlucky. Why are we so unlucky, Chad? Why are we so unlucky? Give me Eidolon back. Eidolon's great on the play. Searing Blood is kind of depressing and very, very situational. We're just going to board back into the main deck on the play and just clap them. Never lucky. That's what I'm talking about. We're just never lucky. I would not have done that because of Firecraft. I don't know. I feel like Firecraft didn't really matter for the rest of the game. Like, if we draw a land, then we can immediately cast it. 2 Goblin Guides. On the play, I don't hate 2 Goblin Guides. 2 Goblin Guides lands the player on soft permission. I think I'm going to keep this, actually. This could easily bite me, and I could very reasonably lose the game because of this. Like, the one in Mulligan's busted enough that it's, like, fine, but 1-mana creatures are just so good on the play. Scalding Tarn, I drew them a card, and they actually have Brainstorm to utilize it. It's so unlucky. Question is, do they have a Delver? I don't think they do. They're just going to clean up. That's how much they want their Lightning Bolt, huh? What you doing, opponent? Got to discard a card. Look, it wasn't card advantage after all. They still have to move to discards. Should have bolted it main phase. Discarding Delver of Secrets. Well, we drew a land, but I don't know a universe where discarding Delver of Secrets is right. I don't know what you're trying to hold up, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Volcanic Island. I drew them a card again. This is so unlucky. I drew them another card. They're at 9 cards. Ah! Oh no, chat. I'm giving them such good card advantage. Bolt 1. Yeah, you got it. Huh. This game has already played out very strange. Volcanic Island, you got it. Arcanist, also you got it. I'm going to attempt to chain lightning that. And keep beating down. Draw a card. Eidolon, you got it. Chain lightning that, please. Do I want to play the Eidolon in a daze? I may want to. I don't think I do, though. Oh my gosh, Wasteland, jeez. The Eidolon's important to stick, and they can just, like, untap and bolt it. The problem is I don't think daze is getting equity for the rest of this game. But they might have cut some on the draw. What are the chances they have daze, chat? I don't think they're high. Going for it. Going for it. I don't think the chances are high that they have daze. In before I get dazed. Nice. Very, very expertise. Expertise. Oh, I don't know how to say that name. Lithanel RS? Thank you much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Well, we might have screwed this whole game up. Good game. We both played hard. I kept probably a bad hand and probably played bad. But, I don't know. I think there was a good merit to, like, saying they don't have daze. Because, like, especially because they didn't play Delver on one. If they have daze, they should feel a little bit more protected and be more willing to play Delver on one versus just holding up Lightning Bolt. I don't know. Maybe that's just bad logic, but hopefully they're out of, like, removal spells. What did they do? They choose to shuffle? They chose not to shuffle. So you're going to draw a card probably with this Goblin Guide. They discarded Wasteland. Well, joke's on you, opponent. I drew a lot of lands. Should have cut one. It's clearly the takeaway here. Delver of Secrets? You had your choice of Ponder. Must be like Delver, like creature. Hydroblast is good. It's a good one to have here. Keep land heavy hand, draw more lands. Yeah, exactly. Is that how Magic works? Yeah, probably. I mean, you're likely to draw some number of lands. I wouldn't mind hitting my 5th. The 6th is probably going to kill me. The fact we drew a 6th land is probably going to kill me. Like, I don't think it's unreasonable to draw 2 lands across the, like, what, 3 or 4 draw steps we've had? 4 draw steps? I think it's 4. Because, yeah, we've seen the top 10 cards of our library, and there's been 6 lands in it. Like, that's kind of a lot. It's a quarter of our mana base and a 1/6 of our deck. It's, like, kind of high. They can fire this back at me. I just don't care. They're at a high enough life total. We're going to go back to the killing the threats plan. Should have played a land first. If they have multiple spell pierces, I feel like an idiot. Uh-oh. Do they have multiple spell pierces? Oh, no. They're just going to fire it back at me. That's fine. I'm cool with you firing it back at me. Yeah, okay. Cool. Very cool. Nope. We got a free bolt out of it. But yeah, we're far enough behind on life that, like, racing isn't a plan, so we're just going to kill the Delver and hope they don't have more threats. It's going to kind of play out like last game, but we're going to hope to draw less lands than last game. Oh, they have an Arcanist. Gross. Maybe we'll draw a spell for it. Oh, they have another Arcanist? Alright, we probably cannot win this game. Oh, no. Damage your land? Alright, I'm off it. Not playing the rest of this game. You got me. You got me. I kept a bad hand and drew 7 lands in top 12. It'd be like that sometimes. It's due, in fact, to be like that sometimes. And this is why I could never play this deck competitively, apparently. Because I am now 1-2 with it. Thinking that my logic behind the plays I've made is good. Why didn't you chain lightning back? I didn't have the option to, right? I was tapped up. Did I? I don't remember getting the prompt to. Maybe I just, like, was talking through it. Did I? Hey, Chargador. The bird player complaining about drawing too many lands. I mean, it's a tale as old as time, Tarma Goofy. It's a tale as old as time. You've lost to everyone you face tonight. That's true. That's very true, Zal. That's actually very, very true. Shocked Pikachu. I mean, it's the only way your deck loses, right? There's no other way. That and obviously faster decks that I also complain about. Decks that just, like, you know, win the game faster than I do. Oh, what is it? 6, 10, 16? Sure, whatever. 16 points of damage plus 2 lands. Pretty reasonable. Oh, and they mold to 6. Oh, my God. And their name is Fetch Shock, so maybe we'll get 1 bolt out of them. I mean, their name is Fetch Shock. Stop losing to everyone, Drake. It's on the list. I hit no. All right, well, apparently I'm just an idiot and lost out on a single bolt there. It wouldn't have made the difference, but it could have, and so I should have clicked it. See? Look, I've gone 2-8. I've gone 2-8 with this burn deck. All right? I'm just beating my chest, and I'm throwing bolts at my opponent's face, and it's asking too much of me to actually make yes or no decisions, okay? Fetch Shock, take 2. Sexual predator. I don't get it. I don't get it. Delver? Everyone's just here to Delver, huh? Well, I'm going to attempt to kill the Delver. Maybe I won't. No, I'm going to try to kill the Delver. Goodbye. Chain Lightning, you. Derp, 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 derp. These decks do not have that many creatures. They have like 12 creatures. And I feel like they draw more creatures than they should. Like, they have cantrips, right? And I get it. But when they're drawing to like a 1 of 10, like, I don't know. Like, they have 3 looks at a 1 of 10. Seems like a lot. See, like, they're just going to play on Arcanist here. They're just going to have it. Like, I don't understand how they always have it. Alright, well, we have a land. Probably going to bolt that too. Like I said, they have 12 creatures in their deck, and I just don't think I die. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Hold on. 3, 6, 9. This is only 13 because I bolted the first creature. Might as well bolt this creature, right? That's bad logic. Should I be bolting this? It's a Conley Woods thing, sure. If a bird player... I had a bird player tilt off and show me their hand when they... lands... That was a Grixis Dish House, so I knew to just kill them. That's gas. Bird player tilting off? Shocking. No kidding. I mean, when there's nothing else to focus on, all you can really think about is how unlucky you are to not draw, you know, to not have played War well. Because that's what you're doing with this deck, right? You're like flipping the top 10 cards of your deck and be like, does this kill you? I hope so. And like, you know, maybe there's some minute decisions about like playing around days that I'm going to manage to screw up in the process. But like, realistically, you're just playing, like, competitive war, right? And so all you really have to do is to sit there and complain. Bolt them. I don't know what I want to bolt. Probably going to bolt them. I think you're right. They don't even have any cantrips, right? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Bolt you. Cast a Spectacle. You. And player on days. We have 7 points. I'm just gonna bolt them. Just gonna bolt them a lot. Just gonna bolt them. They're probably gonna cantrip twice. Just gonna bolt them. We're gonna plan to draw bolts for the rest of this game. Probably end up losing it. Hey, they're at 8. That's 1 point closer. Means that... I don't really know what it means. Look, they get to ponder twice. I played Elves versus Burn and Pauper GP Birmingham. They went all in, put me to 1. Weather the Storm X is 5. That's gas. You'll love to see it. Well, I'm glad I didn't bolt their creature. They just had another creature. Now they're just going to play more creatures. Now my creatures are dead draws. That's really sad. It's really scary when your creature does shadow and your opponent you've never seen goes Mountain Vexing Devil. Bruh, I have a lot of love for Vexing Devil. That card is sick. If it was always deal 4, then it would be very, very good. But I've had a shocking number of people not... Okay, that's bad. Whatever. Probably going to go for the Fireblast here. The old Blasty. The old Blasty-doo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If this works, we're going to Chain Lightning them. Put them to 1. They might let this go thinking I have another one. No, they should have Force. Alright, that's fine. I guess I should have done this on their upkeep. Oh well. Don't care! Alright, now we're going to get Spell Pierced out of the game. But we did make them Force, I suppose. Did they pitch a cantrip at least? Yeah, they pitched a cantrip, so I guess it's 1 more cantrip they're not going to get. We're going to die in 3 turns. If they don't find a bolt, if they find a bolt, we die in 2 turns. Okay, no, we definitely died in 2 turns. Wasteland, player on pop, makes a lot of sense. So this signals to me they don't have a counterspell, so we're drawing a Fireblast to kill. Also drawing to, like, bolt. Firecraft, oh no. Oh no, chat! Oh no, don't have lightning bolts! We need a land! This game took an unexpected turn. Alright, play the 5th land, have your hardcast Force up. Fine. What does this put me to? Like 6? That's fine. I don't care. We're going to draw land. We're going to draw land, chat. Do we believe? Ding. Ding. This is how it should go. I should just win every game and draw perfect. Look at this. This is how it should go. Every single time. Money, baby. Gotcha, Fetch Shock. Shouldn't have Fetch Shock, nerd. They actually did take 3. Look, they like fetched. Like fetch. Force of Will. It's like more than a Fetch Shock. Alright, since they have Young Pirates in their deck, I'm a little more interested in this. Still not interested in pop. I don't know. We're going to try cutting Skewer the Critics, because that card is depressing. We're going to board in Reveler, and we're going to keep all the Eidolon. We're going to keep all the Eidolons this time. I'm not going to screw that part up anymore. I'm over it. Ape go face. Me go face. I love the long pause between casting Firecraft and them conceding. Yeah, they were like, dang, can I hard cast Force of Will this if I really think hard enough about it? Like, nope. No, you cannot. Taste it in the chat. I'll tell you what, it is a lot more relaxing than, like, having to click, make a bunch of decisions. There's one decision, basically every game, that really is really important and decides whether or not I screwed the game up. Like, for instance, in that case, it was bolting their face that one turn. And I'm inevitably going to screw it up, and then I'm going to complain about it for the rest of the match. That's how the stream's going to go. I hope you're all going to have a good time. Everybody here, I hope you're really enjoying yourself, because that's what's going to happen. We're on the draw. Glad we kept all 20 lands in, because it means we get to keep this hand. Whereas otherwise, we could not. If they play a Delver on 1, what am I going to do? Am I going to bolt it? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, they played a Delver on 1. Now I have to actually think about it. Probably still going to play a creature. Creature. Combat. They might just get to bolt my thing next turn and then have like 1 mana counterspell up, which would be kind of a disaster, but I don't know. I kind of want to bolt this Delver at some point. Oh my god, true bolt! Oh no, you're so lucky. Delver is so busted. Why am I not playing Delver Secrets? I guess it's coming later. It's coming later. You ever played blue-white twice in the same league event and you just want to go take a nap? Thinking is hard. Yeah, especially with Phoenix, I've had that happen where it's just like that match takes forever. So I've played it in like a tournament before in the top 8. Thankfully, we didn't have didn't have times top 8 rounds because like that matchup always takes forever and I always feel like super pressured to get it over with and have to think quickly on my toes. So I got to like kind of slow it down, think a little bit harder about everything, and really reach my inner zen here. Anyway, bolt this. Always yield. Bolt your Delver. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. They should protect this if they have the ability to. They obviously have the lightning bolt for my Swiftspear. I don't know why they're holding it, but they are. I'm probably going to lead off Spell Pierce. Okay. No. Do I get dazed? No, I don't think I'm supposed to, so I'm going to Lava Spike them. Lava Spike you. 4 cards left. You now can cast Lightning Bolt, targeting my thing. I bet I screwed this up. I bet I screwed that up. I bet I could have protected my thing from Bolt. No, if they play well, I can't, right? Because they're just supposed to bolt it in response to the first prowess trigger. But because they screwed it up, I missequenced. Because I expected them to bolt it in response, right? Huh. That's kind of bad. Now we're going to die a little faster. I don't think we can afford to really play around stuff anymore. I'm just going to have to like start playing Eidolons. Ugh, gross. Now I want to bolt this, play Eidolon. Then they get to like flashback, kill my Eidolon. That seems really stupid. Alternatively, we could play Eidolon. They get to attack with both, hit me for 4. I really want to get this Delver off the table. I'm going to try to get the Delver off the table. Because these counter spells could line up with my spells anyway. And so like I don't feel like we're losing out on equity. This is going to end up getting flashback bolted. Oh, sure. That's fine. But I think I have to be okay with that. Because it still trades for 2 damage and basically a card. I don't know. That may not be good enough. They brainstormed into days. Sure. Alright. I guess that lets them flashback a brainstorm. I don't think we're going to win this game. Ugh. Which is unfortunate, because I actually felt like we were in a pretty good position. Alright. If we don't draw Searing Blood, I'll probably concede. Excuse me. Bolt. Yeah, I don't see a World Brew in this game, but I'll take a draw step at least. It doesn't really cost me anything to take a draw step. Cheesehead, alright, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Ugh. They just keep drawing so many creatures. I mean, they do have the Pyromancer version, which is why I brought in Searing Blood, because like the Pyromancers, I think, are necessary, even though they suck against Ren and 6, to like give you enough threats. But I think we just can't win now. So we can, I mean, we can try. We're going to bolt this. We're going to play an Eidolon that blocks well. And we're going to pass. And we're just going to block tokens. Though that kind of sucks. Maybe we're supposed to block the young Pyromancer. Huh. What does this signal to you? Chat? Does it mean they have another threat? That would be insane if they have another threat. Just like 3 threats is so many. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll take a draw step. I like taking my draw steps. Skewer. We shoot it. Take 3. We're down to draw a creature. God, this game is stupid. Shoot this. We've committed to shooting their creatures, so we have to, because we're just going to die otherwise. Alright. Yep. You draw a creature so I can block. This sucks. We're in a bad spot. Did they draw a creature? No way. Ah, Chad, help. Yeah, we're dead to bolts. I'm over it. They drew creatures. They drew a lot of them. Killing the creatures was bad. Actually, killing the creatures was really bad because we didn't draw a bunch of Searing Bloods. Maybe I should have had more of those in my deck. Yeah, I'm still happy with the deck list. I'm still going to click submit. We're going to be on the play and hopefully get some damage in with our 1-mana creatures. We should have attacked. Opponent on Blue-Red Delver in the bottom. So, Drake, you definitely doing an Overwatch stream soon, right? I don't know about that one. I'm bad at Overwatch. Have you ever tried to counter an uncounterable spell? I have attempted to counter an uncounterable spell, although it was to draw a card off remand. So, turn 1, I liked playing Bolt on Delver instead of Swiftspear because it seemed like we had all the tools in our hand we wanted. I think I disagree. I think that gets us blown out by days. Like, when they're on the play, they're just so likely to, like, keep Delver, like, especially if they're playing their Delver, they're so likely to just keep, like, Delver Daze. And, like, if we get dazed, I think we're in a really bad spot. Because they just get to, like, untap, potentially flip their Delver, and then have, like, a 1-mana counterspell up. So, like, I kind of want to try to, like, tax their counterspells in one turn. Plus, if Delver doesn't flip, we're in a lot better position anyway, because we're just attacking with our creature, and they have to, like, make serious decisions about that. And so, like, we basically get to inform when we want to actually kill her. Ugh, this hand sucks, but Exquisite Firecraft is great. The matchup in an Eidolon on turn 2 is really good. I feel like this is the kind of trap hand you keep and just die to, like, Hydra Blast, Daze, everything. Yeah, I want a 1-mana creature. I feel like this is a big trap hand. This doesn't have a 1-mana creature either, but I'm running low. I don't want to bowling in the 5 because I don't feel like we have enough resources. This hand is arguably worse than our previous hand. Whatever. Because we still have to go Mount and Go, which still gets us kind of blown out by days. But, I don't know. Maybe we can, like, invalidate their bolts by just, like, having burn spells. I expect them to pass here. Oh, maybe they have a cantrip or something. At least they don't have a Delver. That's the scariest card in the matchup. Also, the attack was missed when we played a Bolt into our only mana being a fetch. Our Swifty with 3 power versus their Bolt in hand. I don't understand what you're talking about, Polly. I actually don't. Also, the attack missed was when we played a Bolt into their only mana being a fetch and our Swifty with 3 power versus their Bolt in hand. Well, They could have not screwed that up because I knew about the lightning bolt from the Delver flip, so they could have just not screwed it up when I played the bolt and just like bolted at any point. Like we didn't have enough instants to protect it. I'll spike you, skewer you. This should give us spell mastery, which will set us up for the rest of the game. If they want to daze this, that is fine. I mean, just dazing a lightning bolt is A-okay with me. Means they're very likely to have, like, something that dies to Searing Blood as their threat. Creature has to die to Searing Blood in order to be, like, a thing, right? I think so. Which means we're a little weak to Arcanist with this hand, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. We're going to get both Delver and Pyromancer, which we know are both in their deck. We had no reason to play Bolt before attacking. I mean, I don't think it mattered. Like, I don't think it mattered one way or the other. All they have to do is not screw their turn up, right? Like, it was completely inconsequential when we cast the Bolt because of that. Suspend this. Go. Not play into their mana. Like, Overwatch with viewers would be sick, just saying. I'll think about it. Maybe it'll be an extraneous stream. I probably won't do it on my normal stream day if I do. So they just got to Bolt and take nothing. They wouldn't have taken damage anyway, Polly. There's no... I don't think if they play correctly, there's any universe where we actually get through with the Swiftspear on that turn. Because we didn't have 2 instants that we wanted to cast, or that we even could cast, right? We had, like, the Fireblast, so we had, like, a Spike. So we cast Spike, they just Bolt in response. If we cast Bolt at any point, they just Bolt in response. It's like, there's no way we get that through. This sucks. I told you this hand was a little weak to Arcanist. Maybe we're just supposed to Bolt this Arcanist. Probably are. Bolt the Arcanist. Move! I don't know. I like bolting the creatures in this matchup because I don't think they have a lot of them. And especially because we have a Searing Blaze to kind of like complement that, but... Looks like it's just going to trade for a... Wait, what? Okay. I don't understand. Yeah, I'll pay for it. Yes. Okay. They just have, like, days. They have the hard Hard cast Force of Will. Yeah, this looks like it's just going to get dazed. Okay. Nope. Land. Gross. I guess the land is the punishment for paying for the Flusterstorm there, because if we draw the land, we could just Firecraft it, but I don't even really want to Firecraft it. The thing is, they just get access to so many counter spells that they get to sit behind Arcanist. They don't really have a quick enough clock, but they might have, like, Pyromancer here. I can't pay red. No. Had to check this time. What if they're just going to attack and try to bolt me out of this game? Because that's a really bad plan. They should just draw... They should just, like, be grabbing counter spells to try to slog through my removal. Yeah, there you go. Then why did they bolt before combat? I don't understand why this Chain Lightning was cast. I guess just because it's, like, a fine opportunity. Whatever. Drake, they punted. Didn't bolt in response to the trigger, so we could have attacked and they bolted. And if they bolted, blew them out with our bolt. But we were already casting our bolt, right? Like, that was... They punted. We didn't know they were going to punt until after our lightning bolt was already on the stack. Do we kill their creature here? We have potentially 11 damage in hand, but realistically some of that's going to get countered. The only uncounterable one is Exquisite Firecraft. And we do have a removal spell that kills one of their creatures and gets damage through, but like... I don't know what wins here. Because they have another cantrip. They're like very likely to get counter spells. Like if we don't kill it, they're very likely to get counter spells to just counter our burn spells, and we have to like try to like get through 12 life. Whereas if we just Firecraft in the face, like this Fireblast, we have to hope it works. And like the Searing Blood maybe gets equity. Whatever. I'm going to make the executive decision to try to kill this. This is like, I mean, we're wasting the best card in the matchup for like an Arcanist, but I think Arcanist might be good enough in the matchup. I haven't played enough of this matchup like since Arcanist has been out, but Arcanist might be good enough to like justify it. Okay. The fact we have Searing Blood is really the argument, too, because, like, we're only going to get equity out of that if we're killing a creature with it, and so we, like, want to incentivize them to find another creature, then, like, kill it, and then we're getting equity out of the Searing Blood. It could just be bad, but they're, like, at a reasonably low life total, and they don't typically have that many threats, and even if they do, like, we have a card in our hand that, like, is only going to be good if we convince them to play another creature. So, I want to convince them to play another creature. What is this? Another Arcanist? Alright, well, I guess I deserve that. And I definitely deserve this. Cast by sacrificing 2 mountains. At the point at which you have this many mountains, I'm fine just, like, firing this off. Okay. Like, before they get to draw more cards off Arcanist, we want to get through our most damaging spells. Like, now I guess they would be dead to bolts, but, like, they'd also just be drawing a lot of cards. Now they have Hardcast Force up. Like, we're not going to die very quickly currently, but it is kind of like, I don't know. I could be misevaluating our role in the matchup. Like, Searing Blood might just be bad, and I should just be clicking submit. But, like, I feel like killing their creatures because they have so few is usually a fine strategy. And Eidolon is usually fairly good at punishing, like, the million cantrip deck that needs to cantrip a bunch of times in order to, like, find their next threat. But we have just given them a bunch of time by, like, going after their creatures. Yeah, we just failed to capitalize on their mistake. I don't think we could. Like, we couldn't without casting the Lava Spike first, I think. We couldn't capitalize on their mistake. But I guess casting Lava Spike first does give them the opportunity to make a mistake. Oh, maybe they're going to play a creature here. Another Arcanist? Alright, sure. Okay. Well, they drew the Arcanist, not the Delvers. Hey, thanks for the follow, Landon. I really appreciate it. How you doing, Eric Landon? That's a legacy master that gets to watch me screw everything up. Alright, well, we got equity out of this. This is like a thing. Shoot this. Yay! Yay! Bolt this! And if this happens, then we're drawing the Firecraft for a kill. So maybe my deck will bail me out. I doubt it, but we could. This will give us a lot of time. I guess they're seriously considering forcing this, which is reasonable. I think forcing this is actually a pretty fine play. Good, good. Just saw you in recommended channels. First time viewer. Welcome. I appreciate your support. Thank you for following. We're playing actually Legacy all day today if you're looking to hang out. We're playing Rug Delver after this, but somebody donated to have me play this. I don't think I've done a very good job. I played against Delver a lot, and like I've gone after their creatures a lot, and I keep dying to Arcanists. Bolts? That's a bolt. Face. Alright, now we're drawing the Firecraft isn't out again. So maybe our deck bails me out, but I assume this Delver's going to flip because they cast Infinity cantrips, so we have exactly 3 turns to live. Unless they have another Lightning Bolt, in which case we have 2 turns to live. Let's see if they flip off Lightning. They didn't flip? How did they not flip? I don't understand. What happened here? Oh, they put both cards on bottom with their preordain. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, well now we have Forever. We have Forever, and they have to counter every single Lightning Bolt we draw off the top of our deck, which is a good spot to be in. Like, they are drawing infinity cards a turn, and so, like, it's not outside the realm of possibility that happens, but... Oh, no, now we die a lot faster. Ah! They can't Chain Lightning me, at least. Because then I get to kill them. That's always a nice spot to be in. It's always a nice spot to be in. Just can't get Chain Lightninged. What? Regular Lightning Bolt? That's cheating! 12-6. Oh no, now we're dead. This sucks. Dead next turn. They get to like preordain, try to find some counter magic. In fact, they get 2 preordains at it. And we have to draw a Lightning Bolt. Oh, never mind, they're targeting a Lightning Bolt. Never mind, they only get 1 preordain at a cantrip. I mean, at a counter spell. Good God, words are hard. Burn is hard. I sure can't win with it. I don't think that your lack of ability to win with Burn is evidence that the deck is hard, Landon. I think that's more of an evidence of the deck's power level in the format. Although, I don't know. We played against a lot of Delver, and I guess if there's this much Delver going around, that maybe Burn is a good choice. But we're 1-2 right now, and I've played Delver twice, so maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just not. Arcanist is just kind of a pain to kill. It doesn't die to Searing Blood, so we just have no cards for the matchup. This puts me to 9. So we have to like 1-step them. Did they put a card on top? They put both on bottom. That's reasonable. I think we just need to draw a Bolt, which is a good spot to be in when you're playing Burn. I wouldn't mind having some of those Horizon lands right about now. Bolt you! Yes! Yes! Dead! I played masterfully and got heavily rewarded by winning this match. Drake Sasser can win this match 2-1 over Fetch Shock. What a god. Play Searing Blaze then? Actually, honestly, that's not even insane, Cheesehead. It would incentivize me to play fetch lands, which kind of sucks, but that's not a bad idea. Like, play some Searing Blazes. PogChamp. Look at this, we played against the same guy twice. 2-0 him the first time, but he had an informed information. He or she had informed information. Can't mull 5, keep 7? That's very true. Wise words of advice. You can't mull to 5 if you keep 7. Maybe they'll mull to 5. Hate noises. Oh. Here we go. Last match of the day with Burn. We've had a nice quick hour and a half to fly through this league, so we're going to be able to take our time and really do some evolved calculations in our league with Rug Delver. I mean, I didn't show up not to keep a bunch of bolts and Eidolon, so that's what we're here to do. That's what I showed up to do, chat. Is this the nuts? I believe it's the nuts. Are we bolting this? Chat, what's the heuristic? Are we supposed to bolt the Giant Arbor? I kind of feel like we're supposed to. Because they say always bolt the bird, but they say with Burn, oh no. Ah! Never bolt the creatures. They have 3 cards in hand, chat. What are we doing? Are we bolting it? We bolting it? No, we need guide. Well, we drew Goblin Guide, so now we have the nuts. How do I sequence the nuts, chat? Do we just play Goblin Guide attack? This is a Chalice deck, right? Like, what if we get Chaliced? How do we win this game? I feel like not playing Goblin Guide on turn 1 is just a mistake. Guide attack. Rift Bolt, they don't have Chalice. They might have Chalice. Wait, see, the problem is we could just die on turn 2. Chalice can't be stopped right now. I mean, we could at least get a bolt out of our hand and maybe get an Eidolon down. Don't listen to me. Too many bolts to choose from. There's too many decisions here. There's just too many decisions. I don't know. This actually is a pretty interesting decision here, I think. If we bolt their thing, we're off on tempo, and we have to like go. We can go like Eidolon, or we can go Guide plus something else. God, I just like bolting their creatures. I just want to feel smart, chat. I don't want to go like base. I just want to bolt their creatures. We're gonna play Mountain. I think we're gonna try Goblin Guide Attack. We're gonna try Goblin Guide Attack. This game, I'm gonna make a vow not to bolt any of their creatures, and we're gonna die because of it. Windswept Teeth. God, we drew him a card too. They blocked! Chat, what? Oh no, what is this? Crop rotation? What the heck? Oh no. Oh god, we're getting depths. Oh god, they just have dark depths. We're dead. Oh god, we're dead. Well, it looks like Bolt wouldn't have mattered anyway. They just get to crop rotation. This is fun. Alright, chat. What did we learn today? What did we learn today? There's a Merit Lage in play. We died on turn 1, chat. How did this happen? Wrong line. Okay, it'd be like that sometimes. Do we put Price of Progress in our deck? We probably do. We probably do. So, Firecraft seems horrible and slow. I'm gonna cut them all. It's good versus the clock. What's our deck good against again? Not 2020s. Not 2020s. Come on, we're playing for the 3-2. I'm playing for a good, normal 3-2. Let's see if we can find a way to beat depths. Being on the draw was hella unlucky. Would you like to play first? Nothing will make me happier. Hey, look, this hand's great. Keep. Look at this. Look at this. We have all the answers. All the answers, chat. We have the nuts again. Our deck's broken. Come on. We can win this. We can get our 3-2. We can get our 3-2. It's fine. It's fine. Here we go. No matter what, as soon as this match is over, we get to Delver, and so it's not a bad place to be. Golly, we just drew him a Thespian stage. This cannot be good. Oh, no. They gave them 9 cards, and they have a Mox Diamond, which just makes having 9 cards like completely inconsequential. This is kind of a disaster, chat. Maybe they will have a slower hand of some kind. Green. Okay. Not green. You don't want green. Green sucks. All I've gotten to do so far is play my Goblin Guide on turn 1. Oh god, another Mox Diamond? Oh no, do they loam? What is this? Oh no, they just have it all. What do? Oh no. Alright. As long as you have 3 more land cards in your graveyard. I feel like we're supposed to just bolt this. But they didn't play a land for turn. Oh yeah, they did. They played Dryad Arbor. No, they didn't. They tooted that up. What? Eidolon and blast their arbor. That seems pretty bad. I think we're supposed to Chain Lightning and then just Lava Spike. God, we have to Chain Lightning this, right? What if we just all go face? What if we just go Bolt, 12 attack? That kind of sucks. Maybe we're supposed to let them block. Let's attack with Goblin Guide first. Crop rotation, sure. If they double block, I don't really care. Alright, so they have crop rotation. That makes you want to shoot this. Because they didn't play a land for turn, which makes you just want to kill their Dryad Arbor. But this card's kind of a problem then, because we can't really kill it. And it becomes an X4, so I guess I'm supposed to just Chain Lightning this. Now they have crop rotation and they're just like very close to the combo. This all kind of sucks. This all kind of sucks, but I don't think I was beating a 3-4, so hopefully they just don't have the combo. If they play a combo piece in crop rotation, then we're very dead. This looks like that's exactly what's happening here. Oh no, chat, we're dead. Oh no, they played Windswept Teeth. Why? Do they have like Night of the Reliquary or something? Oh, okay. Night of the Reliquary is very beatable. Eidolon. We have 7 points in hand. I guess we just have to kind of hope they like eventually cast spells. Alright. Land. So, are we supposed to do anything? I don't think so. If we play Swiftspear and cast Lightning Bolts, we get to hit them for 4, puts them to 8. We're a point short. So we need them to take some damage. Still think we're supposed to play Swiftspear. Oh no, they die if they block Eidolon or whatever. Okay, and they don't have a lifeland, but you get it. Lava Spike you. Alright. Combat. Hiya! What you got? Elvish Reclaimer, deal. Block Eidolon. Don't block Eidolon. Block Eidolon. My turn. Just go for it, chat. We're going for it. Going for the kill. Die. Please. Please die. Dead? Are we dead? Yay! We got a game. We got a game. We get a game 3 out of him, chat. We get a game 3 out of him. Alright, Eidolon seems really embarrassingly slow. And actually, Searing Blood, if they're going to keep fetching Dryad Arbor and, like, they have Elvish Reclaimer, maybe this card actually isn't bad. I really just want to bring this card in all the time, but, like, their creatures are important to kill because they have crop rotation, they have, like, the stupid Elvish Reclaimer guy. Like, we just need to, like, get their creatures out of the way. I kind of think that maybe this card might be, like, kind of good. Actually, Pop kind of sucks. Give me these Eidolons back. Pop looked embarrassing there. So we're gonna do a 2-2 split on Searing Blood and Pop, just because I want to be smart and make decisions. You might have no lands. He's the land a sack. Yeah. This hand sucks. I'm logging this. All right, we'll keep this. This hand's reasonable. Can't mold 5. They keep 7. Well, they screwed it up. They didn't keep 7. What a mistake. Keep. Pitch a land. Done. London Mulligan's so busted. Just pitch lands all the time. No, we have the busted start again, chat. And they get informed like Goblin Guide? That's so lucky. We just let him draw Dark Depths, damn it. So tilting. Maybe they won't have Mox Diamond, chat. What are the chances? I mean, they don't have Urborg, so they can't just, like, turn to me again, which is kind of nice. Next turn we get to, like, play Eidolon, which is also kind of nice. Alright, alright. We have a chance. Oh, Ancient Tomb. You don't hate to see Ancient Tomb. Let's play the Eidolon before combat. Yeah, let's play the Eidolon before combat. Make them not, like, if they're gonna shoot this creature, they need to like make decisions beforehand. All right, negative get Thespian Stage. That's fine. Elvish Reclaimer. You go to 15. We're gonna need to string some stuff together because they're gonna take 2 points here. And go to 13. We have to somehow get 13 points through. Alright, we got work to do, chat. We got work to do. I don't know what the nut draw is. Fireblast is not it, I think. 11, and we have exactly 10 points. Are we short? Oh, no. Maybe they'll screw it up. They didn't screw it up. So this just needed to be a lightning bolt, right? 11. Bolt you. Bolt you. Oh, I'll cast the correct one. Sacrifice by sacrifice to 2 mountains. Bolt you. Put you to 1. Real hand. You got it. We drew a Fireblast instead of a bolt. That sucks. Well, we 2-3'd. Better than I thought we could do, but wow. Golly, this deck. This deck. Alright, let's recap and let's get out of here. Oh no, did I just close all of Moto? There we go. Boop. It's back. That was so close. That was so close. So yeah, this is like literally the quad laser burn deck that was on Goldfish. It's like the most high up burn deck. I don't know why we don't have Horizon Lands. They would have been great in those the matchups against Delver where we wanted to immediately crack them because we drew 6 lands or whatever. So I feel like we do want Horizon Lands. And our sideboard kind of felt like nonsense. It was just like stuff that might be good, but Searing Blaze just never really looked good. I mean, Searing Blood never looked good. I don't know. Maybe we didn't play against the right decks, but what is the right deck? You know, even a bad matchup, right? So, I don't really know. The deck's still, like, even if we were to make those kinds of changes, I still don't think it's going to be a top tier deck. It's just something that's, like, reasonably cheap to play and, like, very cheap to buy into if you already own Modern Burn because all the expensive cards are in Modern. And so, like, you can play Legacy, and it's, like, not the worst deck, but, like, it is a little harder than it looks because you have to make those, like, decisions of whether to shoot creatures. Because I do believe sometimes it is right to shoot creatures. Most of the time it isn't, but I do believe some of the time it is. And I definitely messed some of that up in this league and ended up going 2-3, whereas we might have 3-2. But I think even if I, like, you know, we have Patrick Sullivan in my seat, really just, like, playing optimally, I still don't think we're 3-2ing. Like, I mean, we're doing better than 3-2 in that league. But maybe that's just a mistake. Maybe I'm just really that heinously bad, but how much are you to play this in a Legacy Open wearing this? Is this just like a Chimp Comp suit or something? Oh, it's a Mensa. It's a Mensa member shirt. That's gas. I don't know much else to say. I really appreciate you donating for me to play Bird, Jenny. I hope I put on enough of a show being an ape with this deck. But I appreciate your support. Appreciate everyone's support. Thank you for those of you that stuck around from Teddy's stream. Really appreciate you being here. If you're enjoying the content I'm producing, make sure you jam that follow button here on Twitch. Easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. If you're watching on YouTube, then please jam that subscribe button. I'm sorry you had to suffer through all that. Easiest way to support me on YouTube, and we'll let you know when I post more videos to YouTube. Another way to support me, my stream, and Team Nova is to support my sponsors, which are strewn about on the screen here. There are links to all of the sponsors below, as well as above each sponsor there has the code for Team Nova MTG where it applies. Start off with, we got the two on the upper left there. You got Mage and Introspective, both sponsors that we picked up recently as part of Team Nova. Mage is a mobile app, I guess, company. They develop a mobile app for Magic the Gathering, and they're working on a marketplace app for Magic the Gathering that is it's pretty sweet. They're still doing a lot of the beta testing for it and getting it out there, but it looks awesome. A lot of people that have been doing interviews to get the app to market have been really enjoying it and been posting about it on Twitter. It's exciting stuff. It's going to have some built-in fraud insurance, I guess, to keep you from getting fakes, and it's also going to work a lot like StockX does, but it's going to be with Magic cards. And so that's a pretty exciting new take on doing Marketplace of Magic. It's pretty exciting. They also already have an app out there that's for Magic the Gathering, and it's by far the best Magic app that is on the market, in my opinion. So I do have it downloaded on my phone. I do use it quite regularly, and yeah, they do good stuff. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. Go download their app. It's awesome. Also, we have Introspective, which is a clothing company that supports Team Nova and a lot of the other teams in the SG Tour. They make a lot of pretty interesting clothes. I've gotten compliments on them at work, and I have worn them on stream here before. I like their stuff a lot. They also make our jerseys, and so I really appreciate their support. You can use the code TNOVAMTG for 10% off your order with them. Go check them out. Once again, link below. We also have the sponsors rolling beneath my face, as always. We got hipstersofthecoast.com. My article comes out tomorrow. I think you guys will like that one. It's about Is It Phoenix and what I think it's going to look like after the Hogak ban. So I was very excited to do that piece. Really, I'll be sharing it around on all my social media pieces. But anyway, Hipsters of the Coast does support Team Nova. They are one of our sponsors. Team Nova writes an article every time there's an open or a major event where we post our deck list that we're playing in the weekend and why. And we also have lots of other articles from all the other members of Team Nova that come out bi-weekly for each member, so I write every article every 2 weeks. There's also lots of other podcasts, merchandise, and articles for you to read. Doesn't really cost you anything to read some articles, get a little bit better at Magic, so please check them out. They're a great website. Really appreciate their support and working with us, and yeah, they're awesome. Next up, we got Monasteries.com, which is the rental service I use to play all of the donation decks and all the various different iterations of decks for you guys. Could not do it without them. Been going 2 years strong with them. Even been supporting them even before we were sponsored by them. So very, very proud to be sponsored by them. Very happy to represent their service. Awesome stuff. You can use code TeamNovaMTG for 15% off your first 3 months with them. I do not think I could be the Magic player I am today if I wasn't able to play all these different decks and just like, keep from hemorrhaging money just to like switch decks and try different things. And, have to deal with all that tediousness. I don't think I'd be willing to do it. And so their service has done a lot for me and for getting better as a Magic player. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you check them out. They're awesome. Next up, we got Inklin Customs, which is an artist that follows around the SCG Tour and a lot of the Mythic Championships. She is the one that did the Nova logo and a lot of our tokens. Her tokens look really good. She does a lot of custom tokens that you can look at on her Twitter at Inklin Customs. You can also check out her website in the link below. Love her art. Every single thing I've seen her produce for everybody has looked great. I'm really, really impressed with her work. Love my token to death. Can't stop using them and talking about it. So highly recommend you support her. Check her out. All her prices, like I said, are very, very reasonable. And she's just a great artist, great person to check out and support. And last up, we got the End Games, which is a store in Charlottesville local to one of our players. They allow us to rent and buy cards at a discount. You can too, using the code TeamNovaMTG for 10% off your order with them. They do have a storefront you can check out below. Everybody likes saving money on Magic cards and supporting your LGS. So easy way to do all of those things and support Team Nova. So check them out. Really appreciate all your support, and I'll catch you guys next time.